What's up, everybody? This video is not going to be too long. I have a fuckload of work to do, but we're still going to be doing videos. So I don't have much to say. Been positive. Things have been well. I've been doing the intermittent fasting thing, which has been, I feel, really helpful because in the morning, the way I've been doing it, and hey, if you have any suggestions, throw them my way. Always open for them. But what I've been doing is this Kino thing that I saw. It's like some scam webinar thing. But I like the idea of how it was going, and I've done a bunch of research on it after being told about intermittent fasting by a bunch of you, and it all seems to check out. So anyway, what I've been doing is, in the morning, for the first 5 to 6 hours, I don't eat shit. I just drink black coffee and water, which kind of already my daily routine, unless I was hungover the night before, then I eat like a fuckload of food. So first 5 or 6 hours, I don't eat shit. Then at around the 5 or 6 hour mark, I'll have something small, like a chicken breast and a salad, or maybe a yogurt with an apple or some shit like that. And that's my first 2 meals of the day in between 6 hours. So after 6 hours, have one of those, next 3 hours, one of those, and then 3 hours after that, late at night, you have a feast. You have this big ass meal, which is between I believe 800 and 1,000 calories, which, if you've been following my Instagram, a lot of the stuff that I've been putting up there, with a bunch of fucking vegetables and big pieces of meat, it's all within the 800 to 1,000 calorie range, according to MyFitnessPal. And I also try to leave some room in for, it being wrong, because nothing's great. But anyway, last night, had a lot of work to do. I was stuck in my house until about 10 o'clock. I got no food in my fridge because I haven't been grocery shopping, and I've eaten it all this week. So no food in my fridge. Was working past 10 o'clock. I think I had to go out driving at around 11 o'clock, and I hadn't eaten my feast meal, hadn't eaten dinner. So I decided, all right, you know what? Gonna go to Wendy's. Haven't had fast food in a minute. Gonna go to Wendy's and just have a double burger. So I had the terribly named Dave's Hot and Juicy Double, which it sounds gross coming out of my mouth, but I had that. Just the burger. I didn't have soda, I didn't have fries, just the burger. And the burger alone is 920 calories, with everything on it. I don't get mayonnaise on it because I'm not a gross person, so I don't eat mayonnaise. If you eat mayonnaise, you're probably gross. I don't want to say that because I don't want to hurt your feelings, but if you eat mayonnaise, you're pretty gross. But yeah, just that burger, which was outrageously unsatisfying. It wasn't tasty, it wasn't delicious. Well, I mean, it was pretty good. It was great. It was delicious. It was a cheeseburger, so it was wonderful. But if you've been following my Instagram page, there's so many pictures and videos of mountains of food that don't even get past 800 calories, that are at 7, because I'm eating nothing but protein and then a fuckload of vegetables with some cheese on it. But holy shit, man, just that one double burger was over 900 calories, and I ate it in not even 3 minutes. It was just eaten, and that was it, and that was the end of it. And I'm just gonna stick on topic right now. So I did that. I ate the burger. It was unsatisfying. I didn't go and fucking gorge on food. I didn't get depressed or anything. So that's progress. That's great. But man, it's so crazy to look at. There was one night where I made this steak fajita thing where it was just a bunch of vegetables with steak chopped up and some cheese and cooked in a skillet. Fucking delicious. A mountain of food. I couldn't even finish it all because it was just so much. And all of that food by itself was 800 calories. And I couldn't even fucking finish that. And that's my feast. That's the meal that I've been eating for my intermittent fasting. But this one burger, which, trust me, could eat a fuckload more of those burgers. Didn't, but could eat a lot more. It's astounding how many calories are in such a small thing. I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe it. I'm not saying, oh, whoa, how fucking crazy. I'm just saying that's definitely not what I was expecting. Wasn't expecting that. And yeah, it was kind of weird. Me and Dennis, or Germ, have been talking, and one thing that we both realized about ourselves, I'm not even going to say more so me, because I'm sure a lot of you do it too. I look at food and I look at eating as an event. I look at it as like oh man, you know, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna eat this, we're gonna eat that, and da 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 da. And it was something that I heard that guy DDP say when I was listening to his like yoga explanation and shit on a podcast, which is like from a younger age, we're taught, oh, this is a celebration, we're going to eat food. This is a bad time, we're going to eat food. If it was a birthday party or some type of, you know, event at my family's house, we would have a fuckload of food and it would just be eat, go for it, eat. And, you know, if you're sad at a funeral, I don't know if this is just in like Jersey. I'm guessing it's not just in Jersey. Or just for like Italian families. I'm not even Italian, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But like, that thing after the funeral, like after you go and you do the burial service and all that, you go to a spot, there's always a fuckload of food. And, you know, of course, it's like for everyone in the family, but there's always the people who don't eat, and then there's always the people who eat a fuckload. And I would eat a fuckload for any type of event. So I always put food in the category of, am I happy? Let's celebrate and eat. Am I sad? Let's take care of this by eating. And slowly but surely, you know, we're learning triggers, we're learning red flags, we're learning a process, and we're learning to identify when we shouldn't be doing something. Or at least what's causing us to want to do that stupid shit. So yeah, didn't overeat last night, had the burger, stayed in my calorie range. I still was at a 900 to 1,000 calorie deficit for the day, because right now at my weight, according to MyFitnessPal, it's saying I should be eating like 2,800 calories. Which I'm not 100% sure that I completely believe it, because I've been getting a lot of feedback from you guys that MyFitnessPal might be a little bit off. So I keep it, you know, in like a range. But hey, you know, it's good that I'm still in that calorie deficit range. Learning to count calories, I think, has been working for me, and doing the intermittent fasting. I know I was calling it bullshit before, but I'm a fan of it. I like it a lot. It makes me feel like I'm cheating. It makes me feel like, oh shit, I'm cheating. Also, I've noticed that doing that makes me focus more on me and work during the day. Because during the day, like if it's like what I used to do was if I was on the road, I would stop somewhere, and not while I was driving for Uber or Lyft. When I was doing my insurance jobs, when I was done for the day, if I was done like early, I would go to like a bar. Or go to Applebee's or fucking Fridays or some shit like that, and I would get some beer, I would get a big meal, and that would just put me on my ass for the day, and I wouldn't want to do anything else. Now, I'm eating small little like yogurts and fucking protein fucking bars, meaning like fruits and vegetables and shit. It's keeping me awake. I'm not feeling like all sluggish because I have a pound of food just sitting in my fucking stomach. I'm feeling good. And then at night, when I'm done with everything, I'll usually eat my food. I'll have a big, satisfying meal, and then I'm done. So yeah, I've been feeling good about that. I like how it's going. I like where it's been, and fuck yeah, the intermittent fasting thing's been good. I don't really have much else to talk about except don't make food an event. Just make it as what it should be, and that's about it. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm sorry this video is so. Is it long? That's still fucking close to 10 minutes. I can't. I'm not brevity, man. I'm not on the brevity train yet. So oh well. But I have a fuckload of work to do, so I will not be able to do this video like I usually do around 4 or 5 o'clock. Too fucking bad. Quick plug for me, if you are in the New Jersey area, I will be at a goth club performing poetry on Thursday called QXTs. I will have a copy of my new chapbook called Swagless, a guide to navigating your breakup with zero grace, and I would love it if you came. You can follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, @LoseTheJelly, Instagram all day, and yeah, stay weird and write poetry.